Okay, welcome back, Virgo. This is your big brother Jazz here for your reading. This is welcome back to part three of your reading. We had Cosmetic's friend came out. If you don't know what's going on, let me resonate that I did two readings. Check out part one and part two, and this is part three of that same reading. Just to catch you up to date, and I'm here to get clarity for what's happening for this cosmetic friend, gambler, toxic secrets, and earn it, playing for the affections of a man. So we're gonna see what's going on for you, Virgo, with this gambling and with this big gambler person that's happening. So far things have been not real for a lot of your Virgos in your relationships. So I'm gonna get clarity on what the tea is for these four parts. We got boss daddy. This we're dealing with somebody that's a boss, somebody that's stable, that's rich, a business owner, CEO, big dick energy. Take it out. So this nigga, he he's someone that that's about his business basically. You dealing with somebody that's probably very that's probably got a lot of money. You know he could put his business first over all needs. Most people, he means like if he says something, a lot of people go by his standards. This could be somebody that you're dealing with, Virgo. We also have move in silence. This person move in silence. You never know when this person is coming. They don't talk a lot. You feel me? They just move by action. And we also have two more parts that came out. We have let your feelings out. All of them, even the ones that scare you. You gotta see. So you might be moving in silence and running. You have running. You need to be. Almost like you need to be running away from this person. But running away in silence, you could be moving. You might be moving in silence, Virgo, to get away from this um cosmetic friend, this gambler. Um, I'm gonna pull another deck out. Cosmetic gambler. Let's see Give me a card for this boss. Describe this boss, daddy person, and this person that moving in silence. Okay, we have in a relationship with an older woman. Um, you might be this person might be dealing with another female, and this might be an older woman that this person dealing with. You might be cheating on you with somebody. This might be your partner that you're in a relationship with, moving in silence, cheating with in a relationship with an older woman. We have an older woman out here, or you might be an older woman dealing with a young person that might think that he's just a boss, daddy type person, like ain't no telling. Let's see. Give me a card for moving in silence. Holy Spirit, give me a card for moving in silence. We have, I'm praying for us. I'm praying for you. In silence, you praying for this person, and you could be praying. You probably praying for your relationship to work out in silence when you need to be running from the relationship. Give me a card for letting your feelings out. Give me a card for letting your feelings out, Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, give me one card for letting your feelings out. Please. Excuse me, everyone. self-care. Self-care. You need self-care. Man, when you come down to man your feelings out, self-care is right here. You need to, go to the spa. Usually women go to the spa. They say that women like to go to the spa. I don't know if maybe I'm not sure why spa came in my head, but go to the spa. That's part of self-care. Go to the run. Like, yeah, exercising. Exercising is self-care. You might be running, telling yourself to, you might not just run from a person, but run by exercising, exercise your mind, self-care. Give me a card for running. Give me self-care right now. Okay, we have, for running, we have, don't trade authentic, don't trade for approval. Don't trade for approval. Don't ask for approval for what you want in your life. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Don't ask for no approval. If you want something, go for it yourself. You don't need no approval for it. That's what self-care is about. Self-care is about owning up to what's best for you, Virgo. You gotta understand, you feel me, that life is what you want to make it. You want to deal with somebody else and think that they're boss of everything, or you want to deal with some. Yeah, it's good. Excuse me. You want to deal with the boss of somebody that will be the boss of you, thinking that or you want to be the ruler of your. You want to be the ruler of your. You want to be the boss of yourself. You want to be. You want to be the one to take care of everything that value you in your life. No one can tell you how to be in your life, but no one but you. No one can love you the way that you love yourself. No one can care for you the way you care for yourself. No one don't need to. Even though somebody treating you bad in life, you feel me? You gotta understand, you the boss. Take it how it is. You feel me? You could become the boss. You could become your own CEO. You become your own establishment. Forgive friends. You feel me? Friends ain't gonna be nothing but, as you can see, keep your enemy closer. Friends ain't gonna do nothing but betray you. Tell secrets about you that's not even true. You feel me? Yeah, people could be good looking, but at the same time, it's more to people than just their good looks. You feel me? You gotta go into the inner side of the person's heart, and the spirit, and their mind to figure out what really is good looking to you. Somebody on the outside, or somebody on the inside. You feel me? To me, I think what comes on the inside was really pure of a person instead of on the outside of that could be a period of good of a person. God said that, demons come to many shapes and forms. And he also said that angels come in many shapes and forms. But you gotta know what that means. You feel me? To me, that means that, you feel me, a human could be either an angel or a human can be a demon. It depends on how you take it or how you resonate it. You feel me? To me, that's why we live. It's called spiritual battle. It's called spiritual warfare for a reason. Because at the end of the day, your life is only a temporary process. So you can have everlasting life or a termination of life. If you take it how you resonate, there's only two places you can go after death, and it's only where you want to be. But at the same time, you got to reflect on your own energy too. I heard that in the Bible. It says that if you eat with the person that sinned, you become that sin. So you gotta if you want to be around positive, if you want to create yourself as godly, surround yourself with people that's godly. So you want to create a habit of not self-care of yourself, not analyzing what really people have for you in life. you know, like, life is not easy. I know it's not, but the Lord make it easy. He really do. But you gotta trust him. You gotta really trust him at this point. You know, listen to the divine. That, you feel me? Listen to the divine. Give me a card. Give me 4 cards for in a relationship with an older woman. I'm praying for you, and I'm praying for us, and self-care, and for approval. We have thief, rob, lost, thief, physical or emotional. He stole your heart. This person stole your heart. You might be the older woman that fell in love with somebody that was younger than you, probably, you know, and are in your same age as you, because it's such as coming out stable, rich. He could lie to you about him being stable and rich as well. And you know, he made you look like a fool. He lied to you. He told you dreams that wasn't true. He hurt you emotionally and physically. You know, he put you probably, you know, he took your heart and stepped over it, and he took you for granted. You feel like he took you for granted. This person. All right, give me a card for praying for you. Bad interruption. Bad. Yep, bad interruption. This person was bad for you. This person that you praying for this person because this person didn't have no good intentions. This person, yeah, this person have, as you can see, her face is like dark. You could be dealing with a white person, you know, a blonde. You probably be in a relationship with an older blonde person. Cheating on you with a blonde person, a blonde-haired lady. Taking her to resonate. Your partner could have been cheating with a blonde, telling all your secrets to this person. A blonde lady involved. Say anything, does anything, makes shit up, demonic. Okay, we have somebody that's makes shit up, that's demonic, and don't care about his actions. Like, yeah, oh yeah, we have another card that fell out. Dust it off. Okay, that's what you wanted for the approval. Is dust it off, but from this, yeah, this person did you wrong, Virgo. But at the same time, dust it off your shoulders. You feel me? You gotta let them. Don't let this don't let this stop you from having a good life. That's why self-care is out here. To give yourself self-care. To know that, yes, things happen. People cuss our hearts every time. We pour it out, but at the same time, we gotta know that not everybody in the world is made the same. Not everybody has the same intentions to hurting us. And not everybody has the same ways of stealing our hearts and stepping all over it physically and emotionally. You know, I mean, it's I know we all want love right now, but right now I think that is, for me, love in 2026 is not the love that back in 1996 or 90. That's what I should say, or even going back even further than that, from, like, you know, the 50s and the 40s. There's no more real love. The music is not love, so the people is no love. So it's like, if you looking for love, you have to go in the old school way and find true love at this time. Because at this moment of life, you gotta take it how things is. You know, people is not back. People don't care about people like they used to. You know, and I just being real. You know, it's not. You know, it's hard to find true love at this point, but you will find it. But you gotta do the self-care. You gotta dust stuff off to find it. You're gonna go to many people that's demonic before you find that true love. If from sometimes, just to get it right. Sometimes you go through so many times. Sometimes you gotta go through so many different falls just to get it right. But at the same time, the best thing to do if you still self-care love, you won't have to even worry about getting it right. Going through so many demonic people to get it right because you're doing self-care. You're worrying about yourself and waiting for the right person to come to you as you do these things. Okay? So understand, it's not easy to love someone, but at the same time, love is there, but you gotta go to yourself to find love. I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna get a universe tarot. I'm gonna pick out 3 universe tarot for Virgo. What do you want Virgo to do with Holy Spirit in this situation? Okay, we have dreams, realize, manifest. Dreams, realization, and manifest. You have the power to create and manifest what you desire. When you choose to push outside of your comfort zone and have the determination, your dreams become reality. Now is the time to take action and have a clear focus on what you want. The universe works with you to create it by using your manifesting power for your highest good. So you want to manifest everything that the Lord is giving to you right now, Virgo. Everything that you putting forward to right now, the Lord, like all your dreams that you have, like say you want to build an empire of hotels. You want to make your own hotel business. If you manifest, by you putting that idea and going forward into that manifestation of that mustard seed that you put growth in your faith, the Lord is telling you that by you setting that seed, He will make that come true and realize in real life as you dreamed it first. So whatever you dream, He'll manifest for you. But you gotta put yourself in the predicament for it by that self-care. Whatever you dreaming of, if you want to go back to college and to get your bachelor's degree, whatever you want to do, your glory said He's by your side for supporting you. Whatever you want to manifest, He's right there supporting you. Give me 2 more cards. We have things are going to be turned in your favor. People that were against you, all of a sudden will be for you. Ideas, creativity, promotion, contracts are going to come into your hands. So, as you can see, you might be ready to become a business owner. It says contracts out here, your ideas. You might be working on becoming this big boss. You feel me? As you can see, whatever you manifesting, the Lord is behind you 100%. That's why they telling you dust it off. Dust it off because you have nothing to worry about. Because you're gonna have stability after you leave this person. That's why you're doing it in silence. The Lord is moving in silence, is letting you know that you got all this going on, you touch the secrets, but over me. But at the end of the day, I'm moving. Virgo, you moving in silence. Let them know that I am manifesting something that you can't even take away from me, never again. You are your side bitch. Okay? So you stole from me once. You saying you stole from me for once, but in silence, so you will never steal from me again. Okay? This is what I have for you, Virgo. Thank you for tuning in. This is your big brother Jazz again. Once again, please like and subscribe. And this is part 3. And please tune into part 1 and part 2 to understand what's going on for this reading. And thank you very much. And have a blessed day.